I. It's all. Give us a topic. Give us another topic to switch. Every time he leaves, you get to switch a topic.
Uh, let's talk about midgets that want to have the rights of full-headed people.
No, I don't even know what the fuck that is. No, forget that shit. Give me something else. Give me something else.
I don't know, man. Give me a topic and we'll talk about
it. All right. I'll give you a topic. Abortion.
I have mixed feelings about that.
Oh, mixed feelings. Oh, damn. I gotta hear this.
I hate that topic.
Fine. We'll switch
points of view from both sides. Points of view from both sides, and I agree with both sides, and I disagree with both sides at the same time. It's a very weird subject. I agree that the woman should have the right to choose whether she wants to have the child or not. But I mean, a lot of people also, probably think that I'm an asshole for saying this, but I'm like, if you didn't want to get pregnant, you should have been fucking. You know what I mean? Like, it's the same thing for a dude. It's the same thing for a guy. It's the same thing for a guy. If he didn't want to have the responsibility of being a father, he shouldn't have been fucking in the first place. Yeah, but you always know that when you fuck, there's a chance of getting pregnant.
Yeah, but that's the whole entire point, right? Like, you want to satisfy your needs, right? Yeah. It doesn't matter if there's a consequence of you having a kid. If you want to satisfy and enjoy yourself via having sex, you don't really need to really, harp on someone.
There's plenty of ways that you could sexually satisfy yourself or somebody else without having intercourse.
What? Yes, I agree with you. There's lots of toys and all this kind of shit, and I agree. But at the same time,
I leave you guys for 2 minutes and I come back to fucking sex toys.
Yeah.
What's your favorite story, Easy? We done just talked about how Chocolate Mountain over here prefers anal beads over everything else.
No. We didn't even
I'm too old school for that.
Listen. We were talking about abortion.
You're talking about what?
Abortion.
So you guys are for or against?
I'm for. He's on the fence. I'm for.
I disagree with both sides.
I'm all for, man.
Yeah.
No. I had to get her done twice myself.
Do you want me to keep that in, or okay? Do you want me to cut it out?
I don't.
No, definitely keep that in. Definitely keep that in.
Honestly, we did wise decisions, bro. It was a very smart decision. We both came to the same conclusion. We were too young. We weren't ready financially or fucking mentally. And
but see, this is where I'll come back to it. If you're not ready to deal with the consequences, why are you fucking in the first place?
Fucking is great.
This motherfucker, the one that had his dick in chocolate since he was like 14 and shit, and he talking sermon.
Listen.
And if I would have had a little mochaccino baby, I would have raised a little bastard. I wouldn't have had him aborted.
Well, maybe it would have been good for you. Who knows, man? Your dad might have got you in a port earlier if you had a baby. Fucking
shit. Yeah, okay. The only thing that would have gotten better is that would have gotten you in earlier.
Yeah, that would have been good though.
Nothing would have changed in his life. He still would have had his broke ass job that he has now.
Unlike you guys, I don't really give a fuck about stress, and I don't really give a fuck about money. So that I
don't give let's make one thing clear right now. I don't give a fuck about stress either. I'm not a stressful person. I've never been stressed. I never will stress. Whatever happens. That's my motto in life. Whatever happens, I just deal with the shit.
Oh, okay.
Okay. That's why I've never voted. I've never voted in a federal election because I don't give a fuck who gets elected. Because no matter what they're telling you is lies anyways, they're not going to do what they're campaigning about. Right?
But that's
Am I right? Name one president, prime minister, dictator, or whatever other you want that has ever done what they campaigned about.
Yo, bro.
Besides maybe Black Bush.
Even if what you're saying is true, what you just said is super ignorant, and I'll tell you why. because there's countries in the world right now that the people are fighting for freedom, for that kind of fucking, for their voice to count. Okay, they're fighting. People are dying right now to have those liberties to vote and to this, to that. And here you motherfuckers take it for granted. I don't vote because it don't count for shit. But you know what? You want to pass a message? Go vote, but vote for the least popular party. Vote for the tiny motherfucker. It still fucking does a difference. It basically is giving a big fuck you to the parties that are there. Yeah, I always do it. Every time I vote, and I just don't vote for any of the two dinosaur parties that always win. But to me, it's like a big finger in their face. Like, I'm going to do the effort to come and vote, but I ain't voting for you motherfuckers.
No, see, the way I look at it is I ain't going to vote because I don't give a fuck who gets elected because they ain't going to do shit anyways that they preaching about. So why would I vote for somebody that I know is fucking lying to me? I ain't going to vote for nobody.
Okay, so...
Whoever the fuck gets... No, hold on. Whoever the fuck gets elected, I'm just going to adapt to whatever the fuck happens in the country. I'm just gonna live on however the fuck that they start running the shit, because they're not gonna run.
If it becomes a communist country like China tomorrow, you're gonna accept all that? You're just gonna say, okay, you become like communist country.
Bro, it's gonna take a long time for Canada to turn like China or North Korea.
Okay, so
bro, it started.
You see, this is where
it has started, and don't get me wrong. Eventually, when you reach my limits, I will join La Revolution, and I will, arms up and shit, and join the La Revolution. Darnell, make that sound good.
Okay.
I will join La Revolution eventually.
Okay,
but for now, it's not that fucking bad.
Okay, so
yes. Slowly, we are losing our freedom and bits of our rights. And
I can't go to the movies. I can't go to restaurants. I can't go to bars. I don't know about you, but it's sounding awfully the
only reason I got vaccinated is so I could travel overseas. That's the only fucking reason that I got vaccinated. Not because I care about the fucking people around me. I frankly don't give a fucking shit about my neighbors. Fuck both of y'all. But
have I told you guys that Paul's an asshole?
I got vaccinated simply because I could travel, because it's mandated. If it wasn't for that, I never would have got this bloody vaccine, because I don't trust this shit, because I don't know what the fuck it is. Like Easy said before, we've been working on cures for fucking cancer, MS, AIDS for fucking 20 plus years, and we haven't figured shit out yet. But in less than a fucking year, we figured out COVID.
Okay. Oh gosh. Okay. Listen. There's a difference between actual malfunctioning genes inside of a human being compared to a virus, okay? There's two differences. And the mere fact that we've already discovered how to read the genetic makeup of certain things, then having a virus, which isn't as complicated as a human or as a tomato or something of the sort, right? Those things are easier to kind of figure out. And because of that, that's why it's so fast. And on top...
Why isn't AIDS so fast, though?
Listen, I don't know to what extremes, but I know that there's a lot of medication. But yet again, I mean, this comes down to the medical community or the pharmaceutical companies. It's possible that they could have figured it out all this time, and they've just
making money.
That's what I was gonna say. Like, it's possible they've figured it out, and they've just been doing this to fuck the population.
It's possible they had the cure before they even had the disease. They were just waiting to start selling. Who the fuck knows?
You never know, right? But
who the fuck knows?
Darnell, what makes more money? What makes more money if you already have the cure for something that doesn't exist? Create the disease, get the people sick so that you have a way to cure them after.
Yeah, but
I knew a guy that went around fucking with a can of spray paint, did fucking graffitis on houses and on fucking businesses. And a week later he would show up with a flyer with his company that's a graffiti removal.
Listen.
That's technically what Paul's saying the dude does. He's creating his own market.
Okay, but if that's the case, then that means that the vaccine is the thing that works. And if you're going with that logic, the vaccine works and it's a real legit thing. They just created the disease for the vaccine to cure, right? So that means you should be vaccinated if you want to go down that road, right? It means that it's a thing that works.
No, it's not that it works. It's not that it works. It works enough to keep you healthy enough, but it also just to survive. But it also keeps you sick. It keeps you sick enough that you're always going to depend on the government a little bit. You're always going to depend on the pharmaceutical companies a little bit. You're always going to depend on that prescription coming in. You're always going to depend on talking to your doctor. Oh, shit, my prescription ran out. I got to call my doctor to get it renewed again.
Listen.
You know what I mean?
Humanity has evolved into a dependency status, okay? We've evolved into needing... We need... What?
How many places are there where Aborigines or Native people live that they don't have pharmaceutical companies and medicine and they still fucking live long, like healthy and fucking long lives, bro?
I can't really say because I don't know exactly how long they live.
Like I'm saying, I'm not saying that all vaccines are bad. I'm not saying that all medications are bad. What I'm saying is that to a certain extent, I don't trust pharmaceuticals because, like I said, they're not in the business of curing people. They're in the business of selling drugs. And if you completely cure people, you're not going to have an inflow of money that you want because they want more always. That's a greed that I'm telling you. And earlier you said it yourself. That's when governments should step in and tell these motherfuckers, yo, guys, it's enough. Like there should be a market cap of how much you could fucking charge for medication and this and that. You know what I mean?
Oh no, I agree.
And but the other thing is like it's just too much fucking money, man. It's too much money, and to me, they're pushing it so hard.
Listen, money is meaningless on top of that. It's just a value that you give it, a designation. Money has no actual value.
No, I know, but the greed of these giant pharmaceuticals is that's what it is, bro. It is the money. They wouldn't be doing it if there wouldn't be money. You know what I mean? No one would give a fuck about curing your ass.
Yeah.
You got $20 in your pocket, you want 60. Pharmaceutical companies got $1 million in their pocket, they want 20 million. Nobody's never happy. It comes back to what we were talking about before about human nature. We're greedy. No matter how much we have, we always want more.
Hey, listen,
we're never satisfied.
Hey, I don't partake in that category, okay? I am definitely not in that category. I don't really give a fuck. So yeah, don't slap you like you're greedy too. No, I'm not greedy.
The only thing you ever gave a fuck about was your World of Warcraft account.
Not even. I don't even play that shit game.